Kawasaki's pleased to introduce an all-new 2009 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R. And Carl Evanson from Kawasaki is here to tell us all about this new motorcycle. Carl, sure looks great. Tell us about the new Ninja.
Well, this is an all-new bike. This bike has more power, better handling, lighter weight, and precision throttle control. The first thing you notice about this bike is the fact that it has all-new styling. So pretty much every piece of bodywork on this bike is all new for 2009. Not only does it have a more aggressive, racier look, but it's also much more aerodynamic than the previous bike. The bike also has a recessed fuel tank to allow the rider or the racer to actually be able to tuck down tighter to get behind the bubble in race mode. We also have an all-new tail section now that's very compact, very narrow, making it very quick and easy to remove this tail piece to put it in race mode or to enable guys to do track days. This section here also has a lower seat height that not only is lower, but is also narrower, making it much easier for the rider to touch the ground. There's a lot of changes been done to the engine as well. So the engineers had a big task to try to figure out a way to make the engine lighter weight and to create more power, and to also work with the chassis engineers to create an overall package that would provide a much greater handling or lighter handling motorcycle. So as a result, we have an all-new engine. It's got new pistons, new cams. Not only has significantly more power, but there's been a big improvement to the low-end performance, so the performance right off the line, and a dramatic improvement to the mid-range performance, right in the sweet spot where you need it the most. So we've made some refinements to the frame. Overall, the bike is about 20 pounds lighter than the previous model, and you can see we also have an all-new swing arm, very similar to the swing arm that we have on the ZX-10R. But perhaps one of the biggest changes to the overall chassis is the all-new big piston front fork. And this is actually the first time that we've seen a big piston front fork used on any production motorcycle. So the piston in the fork is actually almost twice as big as the previous model, going from a 20 millimeter all the way up to a 37 millimeter piston. And what this does is it actually provides much less front end dive in the initial stroke. And of course, one of the obvious things that everybody notices is we've gone from the rear exhaust, center up exhaust, to the new side exhaust. And what this new exhaust did for us was, one, it allowed us to get much greater horsepower out of the previous bike, and it also takes all that weight that was up high and now puts it down low. So the pre-chamber is actually located directly underneath the bike in the center of the bike to provide much greater center of gravity. We have an all titanium exhaust pipe that was one of the aids in helping us to get the maximum horsepower out of the motorcycle. Also new this year is all new instrumentation, analog tack, digital speedo, and of course the popular gear positioning to tell you what gear you're in. We have three standard colors. We have a all black, Diablo black, a candy blue, of course our popular race lime green, and for you Monster fans, we also have this special edition Monster Graphic Edition bike that you see here.
New for 2009, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R. Lighter weight, more performance, better handling, and great throttle response. A great street motorcycle, but accoutrements to get this thing on the track as quick as possible.